look. So today's video is look number 2 using the Urban Decay collaboration with Decay Basquiat, and this is the Tenant palette, which is the one that is a little bit more of the brighter palette with all the brighter shades. Today I wanted to do sort of a smoky green metallic eye using some of the middle shades in this palette, and yeah, paired it with kind of a brighter lip. But I do mention if you want to do a nude lip with this, you definitely can, and that's probably what I would actually do because this paired with my hair is like a little strong. Alright, so next up I'm going to take a fluffy rounded brush. This is a Morphe 5M13 something, I don't know. I'm going to go in with a like more metallic shade in the crease. I'm using EXU or XU or whatever. It's a lime green shade, has a little bit of metallic sheen to it. I kind of wish it was matte. The matte shades in this palette are really, really good. Yeah, I just kind of wish it was all matte. That's just my own personal preference. That being said, it's not a bad shade. So I'm just going to take that on a fluffy domed brush. This is going to go in my crease and then also above my crease. This is going to be the shade that I use to sort of blend up into the brow bone. I just personally prefer matte shades, but that's okay. And I'm just going to just start blending that around. It blends out really nicely. It stays fairly well pigmented, so I do like it. And then having that tape there just makes things so easy to keep it like nice and sharp and clean when you take the tape off. It's just something I prefer to do like every single time I do my makeup now. Next up I'm going into this dark green shade. That's going to go all over the lid. That is the color in Graffiti. This also has a little bit of a sheen to it as well. It does actually, I was worried it was going to come off a little darker than it is, but it does actually come off as a really nice sort of like metallic foresty green. I'm going to take this on a MAC 239 flat brush. Start by just packing that color on, just to avoid any fallout, especially with darker shades. I'm going to put this all over the lid, right almost into the inner corner, just leave a little bit of a gap there for another shade. And then I'm just going to start sort of feathering this upward to help blend it into the lime green. I'm just going to switch to a MAC 217, pick up a little bit of that graffiti color, and then just use that to blend up. I'm also taking it almost like right as at an angle into the tape so that when you peel it off it almost looks like a liner. I'm going to darken that up with another shade shortly, but just kind of giving you guys an idea of what I'm doing. I like blending that right against the tape just to make a really sharp line. Alright, I'm going to go back in with the 239. I'm going to take this color right here, which is Less. This is almost a black, charcoaly kind of color. Does have a little bit of sheen to that one as well. I'm going to take it right along the outer corner against the tape and then smoke it into the lash line so it almost has the appearance of a liner. So I'm just going to just darken up the outer little bit. I'm not sure how much that's going to come across on camera, but hopefully you're able to see it on this side. Alright, from there I'm just going to take this tape off, just like that. I'm going in with Boom, which is that gorgeous turquoise shade. This is going to go on the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm also going to take that and drag it right underneath the bottom eyelashes as well. And then just to finish off that look, I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to line my waterline with that. I'm using just this Marc Jacobs one. It came in like a holiday thing for Sephora. I'm just going to apply that. And then just with a little brush, I'm going to blend that down into the turquoise and stab myself in the eye. Alright, and then that's it for eyes. From there I'm going to do a coat of mascara on the top and bottom eyelashes and then show you how I'll finish up the rest of the face. Okay, so I went ahead and applied mascara and did my other eyebrow, which is a little more crazy than whatever. For the rest of my face, did a little bit of contour, NYX Taupe blush. That's kind of just a given. It's cheap and it works, so it's what I use. Decided to go with a blush that doesn't really have much shimmer to it. I'm using this Tarte one. It's in the shade Party. It was another little Sephora free gift thing. But I actually like it and it makes me want to buy more Tarte blushes. So if you guys have any recommendations for anything that you think I should look at, let me know. And then for highlight, I decided to use the Sapphire shade from the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. It has like reflex of blue, which I thought might be cool. I'm just going to work a little bit of that in. Maybe buff that out just a little bit so it's not too crazy. And then what I did is I just took the pencil brush that I used on the inner corner, and I took a little bit of that sapphire shade and placed it on top of this, of the teal, and it made this like amazing reflective teal shade. I like it. And then I'm also just taking my finger, just taking a little bit of that shade and applying it just to the high point of the top of my brow bone. Alright, so then for lips, there's a lot of things you could do. You could do a nude because you do have like strong eye look or whatever. For me, because it's me, I decided to do a teal. This is obviously completely optional. You could totally just do a nude. A little peachy kind of color would look good with this. I haven't actually used this shade for a while, but like my hair is pretty much this color, so I was like, you know what, whatever, let's just try putting this on. This is Mosnters Backlash, but it's a little bit more green just because I had to switch out the wands, and so it's a little bit more green. So it's almost a mix of Backlash with a little bit of, I think it's called Jealousy. This is more of like a teal color. That's what the final lips look like. I actually think this is a little bit too much even for me. I haven't brushed my hair, but I'll show you guys, release the beast, if you will, what it looks like with my hair. So it kind of just is, I don't know, God, it's just large. I think I'm actually going to take this lip color off and pair it with more of a nude, but this is just one option if it's something you wanted to do. Alright, so then that wraps up day 2 using the Urban Decay Basquiat palette. This one is the palette called Tenant, and yeah, really excited about these. So far the eyeshadows that I've used have been really, really good, but yeah, hopefully you guys are liking this week. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, opinions, whatever, and yeah, until my next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!